Hi everybody, Bob Iaccino from the PureXposure Growth Series and Path Trading Partners. It is Thursday, late afternoon. What's today, the 20th? We did our live stream on Tuesday, the 18th. So for those of you that watched it live or have already watched the replay, which by the way you can find down below, if you haven't watched it, you should. We called out 3 trades. Jay Soloff called out a specific Apple trade. Tony Zhang called out a longer-term Apple trade as well. Mike Arnold talked about a crude oil trade. Now, I'm going to let Mike describe the trade in his own words, because during the live stream, we are live, so you don't have a ton of time to talk about the details of the trade. But I asked Mike to put together a little video, and he did that, and I'll play that for you in a second. But first, I want to talk about the fundamentals of the market right now. What's going on after this Thursday has finished. We had some tremendous weakness during the course of the day today, and it seems like some of the fears of the coronavirus situation are actually starting to play out. China actually banned the Wall Street Journal for saying the real sickness in the region is China itself. Now I'm paraphrasing, but that offended the government and they shipped them out. There's rumors that they're not giving American doctors access to things that they need to have access to. That's kind of a big problem, and it's starting to cast a pall over the market. Also, Fed Vice Chair Richard Clarida basically talked down the possibility of a U.S. rate cut. Now, the CME Fed Watch Tool, which I watch closely, talking interest rates, especially Fed-controlled interest rates, that CME Fed Watch Tool had 1 rate cut priced into 2020. That was mostly taken out today. And we've got the 3-month, 10-year curve, the yield curve, which is the one everybody looks at, reinverted by 6 basis points as of this morning. Seems to be still going in that direction. So the sell-off that you saw intraday in the equity markets today is the thing I've been talking to you about in these videos. Not necessarily a correction, not necessarily a bear market, not necessarily a problem, but it's the vulnerabilities that we've been talking about since I've been talking to you via these videos. So like I said, in the live growth series that we did on the 18th, it was Tuesday, you got 3 live trades. Now I want to give Mike Arnold a second here to go over the trade that he described on the show and give you more detail about it and show you how it's set up and how it's played out so far. So here's Mike.
Hello everyone, Mike Arnold from the PureXposure live stream. Again, thank you everybody who watched the recording or during the live presentation. Bob asked me to put together a quick video outlining the crude trade we talked about, the one I nixed the entry on. And that's because the probabilities were lower until it got above this blue line. So our initial entry was going to be right around this 52.20 area I'm highlighting now. But it has problems as long as it's below the blue line. So we were waiting for a key close or a move above this intraday. So this is the day that we did the live stream, and you see sold off a bit and then pretty much closed a little down for the day. The following day, we got above the blue line. That is a great area to trigger an entry. It did trigger intraday, so that's the way we were looking at it. And again, on the live stream, we mentioned the first stop reduction area was 53.58, so you see that area was hit. So your initial stop was all the way down at this 50.38 level. And then when you hit the stop reduction level, that's when you move it up, and it could be moved right below the low of that bar, so around right below maybe that 52.20 area. Then today, we had another stop reduction or partial take profits. I did not mention this level on the live stream due to time constraints, and that was 54.28 area. See, we spiked up through there, now just trading a bit lower. So again, that's another area you could move up your stop, probably to break even, and then and or take partial profits. And then our final target, I mentioned it was like 54.90 to 55.04, so right around 55. We also have the 50-day exponential moving average coming in about 54.90 right now. So I'd bump that down. That's a dynamic moving average. It's going to change every day. So right now, I'd be looking for the final profit area just in front of that 55 area, 54.85, 54.90, because of the dynamic nature of that very key moving average. So again, this is a little target area. We averaged our 2 exits and came up with 55, and now just modifying it slightly down doesn't affect the risk reward too much. We had decent risk reward going in there, especially with the stop reduction. So that's what we have, just recovering the trade, and we will talk to everyone again soon. Thanks, Bob. Bye for now.
All right, thank you, Michael, for doing that. That's my co-founder and the chief technical strategist at Path Trading Partners, who appears on every one of our shows. He's one of the best traders that I know. We had some really good guests on the last show as well. But in terms of, again, what's going on right now, keep an eye on not necessarily the cases anymore, but the facilitation of the information, the transparency. Because as it becomes less transparent, you're going to have more and more potential perception problems. Now, on top of that, data in Europe's starting to look really, really bad. So Europe might actually be heading for a recession. So our next PureXposure growth series might be the prediction of recession show. I don't know. We've got great guests lined up for that as well. So again, check out the replay below. I hope that Mike explaining that double bottom in crude helped you a lot. You can always reach out to us via our YouTube channel, via email, or just go ahead and chime in with me on Skype. I'm sorry, on Twitter. Twitter's a thing? Yeah, tweet to me. It's Bob_Iaccino, or tweet at PureExposureMG. You can find us there as well. Reach out all you want. I really want to talk to you guys. I'll come back to you in a few days with another video. I'm actually going to ask Jay Soloff to go over his Apple trade that he described on our show. So again, thanks for watching this video. If you saw our live stream, thank you for watching it. The recording is up. You should check that out. Link is down below.